Traveler from bizarre world. Don't worry, you have passed the twilight zone. You have hit the fork
I
in the
love
road.
it. You guys are so great.
Taken the right and rolled right into the most offensive church this side of the universe, the Party Bear. Welcome. And what we do here in this most amazing place, we read this great ass book called God Said, because God did not say that. This is God's artificial biography, Das Bible, as read by yours truly, the Saint of Awesome, your Super Zone Sage, Saint Nikki K the Great, and I am fucking wonderful. Clap for me, I clap for you. Welcome, so very much welcome to my humble abode. Hi, Henry. How are you? Welcome to the party pen. Okay. See you in a little bit. Welcome. We are in kind of the end of this here Samuel. There's only a few chapters left. We're on chapter 26 and there's 31 chapters. And where we left off, Samuel died. And then David went to this place and took care of this guy's sheep. And this guy didn't give no shit and he was completely rude. So David was going to go smash it. But dude's wife heard about it and went to David and gave him a whole bunch of food and shit and got him drunk. And then he was cool. And then when she got home, the guy is all fat and happy and shit and goes to bed. And the next day, she tells him what happened. And then he has a heart attack and dies. And then David messed up David, went and said, "Will you marry me?" And the dead guy's wife was like, "Hell yeah." So then David married the dead guy's wife. And that's where we left off. And oh, yeah. And then some snitches came to Saul and told Saul where David was. So Saul went out there to get David. But Saul went in the cave to take a shit, and it just so happened David was in that cave. But David wouldn't kill Saul for some stupid ass reason. And then David went and hid in this cave, and then Saul went to take a shit in the cave, but David refused to kill Saul for some stupid ass reason. Anyway, that's where we left off and where we will be picking up. So come this way if it sounds like total fun. I have the 6 C's for whatever time it is where you are. I have cannabis, cigarettes, coffee, chairs with your name on it, cat beds, and canine space. So come on in and bring your animals. We have good time. So come on in. Welcome. Where are you coming in from? What are you drinking? And what are you smoking? I'm drinking water smoking a cigarette and still smoking that cherry Peyton and cigarettes. So, welcome. Why isn't everybody welcoming? Oh, because I didn't share this. That's why. As a matter of fact, I should be seeing if God voice works.
Okay, is this working?
Is this working? Let's find out. Oh, almost just died. Oh, it is working. Okay.
Okay. I guess I'll get that sorted before people come in, right? Yeah, get sorted, Bible lady. Get sorted. Oh shit. That was a gun. Definitely a gun. Welcome to the ghetto. My back door's open. Fuck. But nobody's gonna come here, right? Who knows? Who knows if somebody's gonna come here? And I want to know why my Discord is not active. People need to get on my Discord and be active. Although I don't know what really we're going to be active about. None of us are really hardcore Christian. Well, none of us really are Christian because Christianity is paganism wrapped in a bow. I don't know. Nobody said anything. Nobody's here. Maybe I should like talk about stuff and mute myself in the browser. So now I'm the only one watching myself. It's a good time. anyway, anyway, we're on chapter 26. And I don't want to start reading before people get here. Because isn't that a bit disrespectful? Bit disrespectful. Like, hey, Bible lady, we came for your reading, but you're reading and we're not here. And then I'll be like, yeah, I know, but you're so fucking late. Like, can you imagine how late you are? You're really fucking late. And so I started reading without you, right? But we've only been streaming for 9 minutes. Yeah, I think if you're not here after like 10 minutes, it's considered late and class starts without you. And really, I think it's 5 minutes. And class starts without you in 5 minutes. I'm going to give you an extra minute because my intro is so long. It's a good time. But I actually might have got it right this time. Yep. Okay. We're going on to chapter 26. Class is starting, weirdos. So it's time to start class. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Then the Ziphites came to Saul at Gibeah, saying, David is hiding on the hill. Hachila, which is before Decimon. We already told you that. We've already told you that, and you told us to spy it out. So we spied it out. So Saul rose and went down. I was like literal gunshots. I need to go shut my back door. I don't know what cats are in the house. But that's literal gunshots. I need to go shut my back door. Sorry, but those gunshots were too close for comfort. I needed to shut my back door. Hi. No, it's not a firework. It was definitely a gun. Yeah. Okay. How are you? And you're totally not on time, but I'm glad you're here because I didn't even get that far. I'm wondering when everybody else is coming in. It's about the time for people to start coming in. Or is it too late to come over on YouTube? It probably is too late to come over to YouTube. Well, come on and giggle. Hey, come and giggle. We'll have such a good time. Because there's snitches and there's more fighting with David and Saul, which is totally stupid. And he missed yesterday. But there's God voice. And God voice is always fun. Especially if God is tripping out on helium. Look, it is like a thing. No, I'm on YouTube. You're on my Facebook. And did you hear me? Shit's about to get so funny. You need to hang out because other people are going to join eventually. And you always have fun. I need to call my cousin and see if he's coming. But usually he's here. I don't know why he's not here. I should call him. And Tony, did you come over here to my channel to giggle? I know you came over here to laugh, didn't you? You're gonna smile. Shit's gonna be so much fun. Yep. Oh, yesterday we had some trolls and it was so good. I think I might have out trolled them with my whole wanting to masturbate thing. It was like a whole thing. I think you would have had fun. So you can come have fun. Man, where's everybody at? Yay! Yeah! It's a good time. Yeah, you missed it. You would have had so much fun. It was yesterday. You can't miss a day because something's always happening. Well, actually, some days nothing happens, but most of the days things are happening. Yeah, it was a whole thing. Watching to an hour and 9 minutes or something into yesterday, it was a whole great thing. So anyway, hi other people. What? Oh, you're watching me on YouTube and Facebook. Somebody else is watching. We should say hi to them. I always feel like somebody's watching me. And I turn on YouTube. No. Oh, hi, Miss Muddy. I love you so much. Okay. Well, when Tony comes over here to Facebook, we'll get started on chapter 3. No, I'm sorry. Chapter 26. Yeah, we're on chapter 26, and there's only 31 chapters left. So we're going to get through this hopefully tonight or, some other time. No, I'm just kidding. I'm hoping to barrel through this tonight so we can start Samuel 2 tomorrow. And I believe that's when we get our huge ass David parties. Fuck yeah. So let's do this. So the Ziphites came to Saul at Gibeah, snitching on David. Even though Saul said he wasn't going to chase David down anymore, Saul arose and went down to the wilderness of Ziph, having with him 3,000 chosen men of the vampires to search for David in the wilderness of Ziph. Ooh, I remember this story. I remember this story. Fucking remember. Yeah, this is a good one. It's a good one. We have good time. Okay. Ow. I can't fucking see. Anyway. And Saul camped in the hill of Hachilah, which is before Jeshimon, beside the road. And David was staying in the wilderness, and he saw that Saul came into. Okay, I can't read this. I mean, I can read it, but I can't fucking see. So, give me like 2.5 seconds. Okay. So, um, saw David saw that Saul came after him in the wilderness, and David sent out spies, and he knew Saul was definitely coming. David then arose and came to the place where Saul camped. See, I remember this. And David saw the place where Saul and Abner, the commander of his army, was lying in the circle of the camp, and the people were camped around him. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Press like and subscribe. And don't forget to join the chat. Then David said to Ahimelech the Hittite and to Abishai, Joab's brother. Now, Joab is David's like right hand man or whatever. Who will go down with me to Saul and the camp? And Abishai was like, fucking right, dude. Yeah. So David and Abishai came to the people by night, and behold, Saul lay sleeping inside the circle, with his spear stuck in the ground at his head. Abner and the people were lying around him. And Abishai said to David, "Today God has delivered your enemy. Now let me strike him with the spear to the ground. Dude, let me kill this motherfucker. Like, for real, let me kill him. He's literally coming to kill you. So we could just kill him right now. It would be no problem." Then David said, and I was and lying around. And then he's like, "I'll kill him one time. I won't even do it twice." But David said, "Nope, do not kill him, because who can stretch out his hand and who can reach out his hand against the Lord anointed without guilt?" David also said, "As the Lord lives, surely the Lord will strike him, or his day will come that he dies, or he will go down into battle and perish. Lord forbid that I should stretch out my hand against the Lord's anointed. Now please take the spear that is at his head and the jug of water, and let's go." So David took all that shit that were beside Saul's head and went away. And no one even knew it, nor did any one of them wake up, because a sound sleep from the Lord had fallen on them. Yeah. And then David crossed over to the other side and stood on top of the mountain at a large distance. And then David called to the people and to Abner, saying, "Yo, Oh, somebody's at the door. Hold on. You can leave it open. Somebody shot a gun and I got scared. I don't know, outside somewhere, and it freaked me out. Somebody shot a gun. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. I shouldn't lock my back door because somebody shot a gun and it freaked me out. Sorry. But I'm back now. So David was talking shit to Abner and he's like, Abner, you motherfucker. And Abner's like, sup, dog? You ready to die? And David's like, nah, you have no weapons to kill me. I went and took them. And Abner's like, the fuck? And David threw, or no. And Saul recognized David's voice and said, oh my God, is that you, David? Right? And David's like, you know it is. Oh my God, why are you here? Why are you here? I didn't even do anything. Listen to me. If the Lord has stirred you up against me, let him accept an offering. But if it's men, cursed are they before the Lord, for they have driven me out, and I have no attachment with the inheritance of the Lord, saying, go serve other gods. Get the fuck out of here. What's up, Henry? How are you? Fine. Do you want to say hi to chat?
Hi.
Say, everyone say hi to Henry. He's here visiting. He's staying with Dustin and I for a couple days, a couple weeks. I don't know, something's happening. Anyways, he's here visiting. Say hi to him. Are you going to watch a movie? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. My chapter is almost over. I'm about to have one. Okay. So, do you need here?
I got it.
Okay. So then David said, did I do anything? Look, I didn't do shit. Okay. And then Saul said, look, I want you to come home. I was coming to drag you home. Just because you were so nice to me, I was coming to drag you home. Now, behold, as your life was highly. Okay, and then David said, as your life was highly valued in my sight, my life needs to be highly valued in your sight. And may he deliver me from all distress. Okay. And then Saul said to David, blessed are you, my son. You will accomplish much and surely prevail. So David went wherever he was going, and Saul returned to where he's from. And that is the end of that chapter. So what do you think about it? Tony, what do you think? What do you guys think about, well, the chapter yesterday, they had a confrontation, and Saul left happy at David. And then today, Saul's coming up against David for what reason? And then Saul's like, come home. Why? And why does David not want to kill Saul, even though Saul definitely wants to kill David? So why? And then, like, he's like, God's anointed, but God really hates Saul. Like, here, I'll take it. Yeah, there you go. Fuck it. Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Oh, you already make it one.
It's the one you made earlier.
Uh,
Do you want to take it back?
no, sorry.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Henry. You're amazing. So, chat, what do you think about this? Like, Saul will straight up kill David, and we know he would. But David refuses to kill Saul. And he's had 2 opportunities to do it and hasn't. Like, what do you think about that? Nothing, nobody. I'm starting to think this is not a very good Bible study. Man, we suck at things. I suck at things. I'm bad at staying on track. I need to get a better life. I don't know. But I would really love to know. Does anybody else see that shadow under my curtain? I don't know. It's freaking me out. Okay. Hi, Neil. Listen. We're still on David not killing Saul, even though he has the opportunity again. And we know Saul would for sure kill David given the opportunity. But again, today, David had the opportunity and didn't do it. Like, I really want to know what people think about that because I find it absolutely wild and like it's stupid. Cause it's just like Abishai said, and the guys in the cave, like God is giving him to you. But David's like, fuck no, I'm not listening to God. But God still will let David do whatever the fuck he wants. Hi, Neil. Anybody? No. Okay. Well, after we smoke this cigarette, we'll go on to 27. There's 31 chapters in this book. Oh, people quit watching. Oh, well. This is a really bad Bible study. I'm really bad at studying the Bible. Well, it wasn't my thing in the first place. It wasn't really what I was going to do. But, You guys keep calling it a Bible study. Well, some keep calling it that. But then they don't even show up for it, so I should quit trying to do it. I don't fucking know. All right. We're going on to chapter 27. Okay. Then David said to himself, "Now, I will perish one day by the hand of Saul. There is nothing better for me than to escape into the land of the Philistines." Oh, yeah. This. What were you going to do? Just read the Bible on a live stream and talk shit. Really, I had no plan. Even when I started making videos. Did you know I started reading the Bible in 2018? And I've been reading it since then. And I first started going live stream like two or 3 weeks before I started Genesis. I was trying to do the Constitution, but it turns out you cannot do that by yourself. You have to have a partner to do the Constitution with you or chat. You have to have a chat, but nobody would come to my Constitution live streams, and I wasn't very good at explaining it. So then I started doing the Bible, and then I got you guys. Well, I started doing the Bible live, and I erased a lot of my videos today because they're really fucking old and really fucking bad. And it turns out that if I get 200 more live streams and about 1,800 watch hours, I'll be able to get monetized with super chats and whatnot. And then I'll be able to buy dog food if somebody loves me enough to, super chat. I can buy some dog food. Yeah. Okay. Tony, you can come back and comment on the video. I can still see it. Or you can just come over to YouTube. Maybe I should look at what you said, right? Oh, you're on Facebook. I forgot you were on Facebook. Oh, well, go make your food and then come back and talk, please. Because we'd love to hear from you. I would love to hear from you. Anyway, that's what I was going to do, Neil. I originally wanted to do the Constitution. I wanted to do the Constitution live. Because I think the Constitution is a Democrat cheat sheet. And I wanted to point out all the places there's word magic and the ways that they use the Constitution to cheat. And I wanted to point that out, but you can't do it without a partner. Like when I try to do the Bible live stream with a partner, it doesn't work out. Well, when I try to do the Constitution without a partner, it doesn't work out. and nobody wants to do the Constitution because it's above the head, you know what I mean? So I wasn't able to do the Constitution. So I'm good at the Bible, so I continue to do the Bible. Like, I am fucking amazing at the Bible. There is nobody like me when it comes to the Bible. I can't listen to anybody. Like, I watch my own videos on 2 times speed because they're fucking hilarious. I watch a lot of my live streams on 2 times speed because they're fucking hilarious. Anyway, that's me. Anyway, now David was like, man, this motherfucker's gonna kill me. Fine. I'm going to the enemy. I'm going to the enemy. So David arose and crossed over, he and 600 men who were with him, to Achish, the son of Maach, king of Gath. And David lived with Achish at Gath, he and his men, each with his household, even David with his 2 wives, Ahinoam and Abigail. Now it was told to Saul that David had fled to Gath, so he is no longer searched for him. Then David said, okay, if I found favor in your sight, I need to go live in one of the other countries because I got a bunch of people with me. So Achish gave him Ziklag that day. Therefore, Ziklag has belonged to the kings of the werewolves to this day. And the number of days that David lived in the country of the Philistines was 1 year and 4 months. Now David and his men went up and raided the Gershites, the Gizerites, the Amalekites, for they were in the inhabitants of the ancient times. See, that's exactly what I fucking said. God is getting rid of all ancient God shit. Because ancient God kicked him out of the house when he flooded the bathtub in the time of Noah. Okay. As far and they were the inhabitants from ancient times. As you come to, sure, even as far as the land of Egypt. And David attacked the land and did not leave a man or a woman alive. He took the sheep, the cattle, the donkeys, the camels, and the clothing, and he returned and came to Achish. Now Achish said, the king was like, how did you get this? And he was like, Judah, and the Negev, and the Jeremielites, and against the Negev of the Kenites. And David did not leave a man or a woman alive to bring to Gath, saying, lest they should tell, saying, David is the one that did this. So Achish believed David, saying, he has surely made himself odious among his people. Therefore, he will become my servant forever. Dun, dun, dun. That's the end of chapter 27. What do you think about it? What do you think about David going to the enemy? No. Nobody. Okay. Well, then what question do you have for me, real quick, while we're in between chapters? Well, werewolves are Judah and vampires are Israel. It's mostly to keep myself from saying inappropriate things about some people that are definitely the fucking bad guys throughout history. Of, the time of vampires and werewolves and stuff. The terrible ass people that are normally bad guys in every story, including this one. And that was way too close. And it's coming from that house that it always comes from. They got the house, their house shot up. Not too long ago, they hang out with rowdy people. Yeah. Well, that's because he turned against his own people. Just wait, it gets better. Okay. Oh, it gets better right now. Okay. Here we go. Now, it came about in those days that the Philistines gathered their armed camps for war to fight against the vampires. And Achish said to David, okay, you're going to come fight with us. You're going to fight your people against us. Okay. And David said, okay, whatever you want. And he said, very well, I'll make you my bodyguard for life. Now, Sam was dead, and all the vampires lamented him and buried him in Ramah, his own city. They buried him in his house. And Saul had removed from the land those who were mediums and spiritualists. So he got rid of anybody that could talk to dead people. Okay. So the Philistines gathered together and camped in Shunem. And Saul gathered all the vampires together and they camped in Gilboa. And when Saul saw the when Goath saw the camp of the Philistines, he was afraid and his heart trembled greatly. Now, when Saul inquired of the Lord would not answer him. No matter what he did, God was like, talk to the hand because the face don't understand. You can't see me, mofo. Right? He went all John Cena on that ass. And then when Saul did not answer him in any way. Then Saul said to his servants, I need to see somebody immediately that can raise dead people. And they were like, yeah, but you killed them all. And then the one was like, I know of somebody. But you can't kill her, man. I'm going to go see her. So we went and seen her, and she was like, fucking no. That guy kills people. So Saul disguised himself by putting on other clothes, and he went, and the two men with him. They came to the woman, and and he said, I need you to conjure up somebody for me, please. And she was like, I think I already said fuck no. I'm not doing that. Saul kills people. And Saul vowed to her, saying, as the Lord lives, there will be no punishment on you. And then she was like, who do you want? And he was like, Samuel. And she was like, yeah, okay. And when the woman saw Samuel, she cried out loud. And the woman spoke to Saul, saying, are you kidding me? You're really Saul. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Are you kidding me? You're kidding me. Oh my God. You're going to kill me. And he's like, I'm not going to kill you. And she's like, you're going to kill me. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. And Saul said to her, do not be afraid. What do you see? And the woman said, I see a divine being coming out of the earth. And he said to her, what is the form? And she was like, an old man wrapped in a robe. And Saul knew that it was Samuel. And he did the face thing. And Samuel said, the fuck do you want? I am literally dead. Leave me the fuck alone. And Saul was like, Samuel was like, no, you gotta leave me alone. Like, if God doesn't want to talk to you, what does that have to do with me? Yeah, God's not talking to me. What am I gonna do? And Sam said, yeah, if God's not talking to you, that's your own fault. I'm leaving. No, don't talk to me. God's talking to David. Leave me alone. And Saul was like, why? And Sam was like, because you did not obey the Lord and you didn't do anything he said. Look, I'm going to tell you. The Lord will give you over to, hold on. The Lord will also give over Israel along with you into the hands of the Philistines. Tomorrow you and your sons will be with me. Indeed, the Lord will give over the army into the hands of the Philistines. Now, Leave me alone. So Saul did the face thing, and he was terrified. And the woman was like, okay, I did what I wanted to do. You have to go. But he refused and said, I will not. Oh, shit. I skipped that part. Never mind. She said, you can eat some bread. And Saul was like, nope. However, his servants, together with the woman, urged and he listened. So he rose from the ground and sat on the bed. And the woman made dinner. And she brought it before Saul and his servants, and they ate. And then they left that night. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. We got 3 more chapters left. And they're not that long. We are at an hour right now. We could keep going and finish this book. Or we can say goodnight. And don't tell me that it's up to me. It's literally up to you guys. Going to bed at 11. Okay. That's in a half hour. So maybe, yeah, we should call it a night then. Okay. Well, then we'll call it a night. What do you think? Because then I could go to bed kind of early, maybe. I'll watch some true crime and go to bed. You too, dear. You too. So don't forget, give your pillows some head and your sheets some ass and have the sweetest dreams ever. I love you so much. Those are kisses for your forehead. I love you. I think, am I waiting for a good night? I might be waiting. Never mind. I love you. Bye.